encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Hi guys, welcome back to Living Your Best Life, and as you can tell by the title, we're going to cover another wonderful topic today on this dose of positivity. So this week's dose of positivity is I love me. Why did I choose the topic I love me? I chose it because a lot of people claim, in the quote marks, they claim to love themselves, but do they really? Let's put it in the first person. I love me. When you think of those heavy words, those deep words about loving yourself, it shows up in many different ways. And the first way that it shows up is the choices that you make. Are you making choices that shows that you love yourself? We could always say that we love ourselves, but do the choices that we make show? Are our actions in our life showing that we love ourselves? What are some examples of that? Some examples of loving yourself is your choices in the foods that you eat. Are you eating foods that is nourishing your body, or are you just eating something just because you enjoy? A lot of times we may just think that it doesn't really matter about the choices that we make, but when it comes to your food, it really does matter, because you know a lot of times when you eat things that you're not supposed to, you don't feel your best. You may get some sicknesses or illnesses because you are not eating what you're supposed to. So that's just another way that it shows up is our exercise routine. I'm not saying you have to run out there and run a marathon or anything crazy like that, but just some time, some personal time to help your mind, help your body, your spirit. All of that goes together in your overall well-being. You take some time out to pour some love back into yourself, to do things that shows that you care about yourself. It will show up. That shows that you love yourself. Just even if it's 15 minutes. Take 15 minutes every day just to walk in place, or if you can walk around the block, or something like that. Some kind of exercising from home, watching a workout video, something like that. But just taking some time just for you every day, even if it's 15 minutes, just to run, to exercise, to ride a bike, to do some jumping jacks, to whatever it is. And you will notice when you start to do some things like that, exercising, pouring some love into yourself, you not only will feel good in your physical body, but it also helps you to release some of that negative energy. It removes a lot of the toxic because you're releasing all of that. So something to think about. Another way that we show that we love ourselves is in the relationships that we have. Do you have good and healthy, happy relationships? People that encourage you, people that motivate you? I think a lot of times we want to be accepted. We want to be loved. Of course, that's yourself in a way, but not letting people use you. There's a difference in loving people, but also it's important to be loved back. You deserve that. I deserve that. Everyone. And sometimes the relationships that we may have may be toxic. You may not want to accept it, but some relationships, some friendships are very toxic, and you just have to cut those people off and move on. That is part of loving yourself, is only allowing healthy relationships, people that encourage you, people that motivate you, people that boost you. And that's what you deserve. Part of loving yourself is realizing that you are deserving of the best of everything. You have the potential to have whatever you want in your life. But in the choices that you make when it comes to relationships, do you let people talk down to you? Do you let people disrespect you? Do you let people use you? Part of loving yourself is realizing that you don't have to take that. It doesn't matter who it is, who it's from. You deserve the best of everything. And I wish that for everybody. I wish love and peace and joy to everyone. But it shows up in the way that you treat yourself, the way that you allow people to talk, the way you talk to yourself. That is part of loving yourself also. Part of loving yourself is, what are the words that you put into your mind? What goes on in your brain, in your private headspace, in your personal thoughts? Do you have the kind of thoughts that will encourage you to continue to love yourself? Do you talk down to yourself? Do you tell yourself you're stupid? Do you tell yourself that you can't do things? Do you tell yourself you're stupid? Or do you say you can't? Or you don't have the ability? That's part of loving yourself, is realizing that you're wonderful, that you're amazing, that you can and you will and you are, and you're awesome. That's what nourishes and feeds your spirit, and you need to nourish and feed your spirit every day. I know that you may not always feel it. I don't always feel it. I have my days where I'm not feeling up to par. But when you boost up yourself, you have to boost up yourself so that your light can be turned up all the way. And the way that you can do that is by starting each and every day by telling yourself, I can get through this situation. I am wonderful. I am alive another day. I am able. I am worthy. I am deserving. So put those words into your mind. Put those thoughts into your mind about your worth, because you are worthy and you're able of love. When you have those thoughts that come into your mind, do you have those thoughts of self-sabotage? I can't. I won't. I will never. I can't. Don't even put those things into your mind. As soon as those thoughts come into your mind, dismiss them immediately. Anytime I'm having a feeling like that, or I'm feeling discouraged, that's when I take my time to meditate. I take my time to pray. Or if it's a really bad day, I may call or text one of my accountability partners and tell them I'm not happy. It's important to have people that will encourage you and motivate you, because sometimes you may not feel the love within yourself, within your spirit, within your mind. And that's where you have to reach out to your friendships, people who love you, to give you that needle in the arm, that encouragement, that motivation, to bring you back to your center, to put you back in balance. You are loved. You are amazing. You are wonderful. You are able. You are deserving. But you have to put that into your mind, and you have to repeat it each and every day. I love me. I deserve love. I accept love. I am love. And that will be the start of your new life. And do that every day. And don't be ashamed to tell yourself that every positive affirmations that you speak life and light and breath into yourself. It's all about what we put up here that reaches down into here, that radiates out into the atmosphere. So think good things about yourself. Surround yourself by loving people. Make good choices. And you will see that your love will grow and your light will be turned out in your each and every day, because you are deserving of it. So walk in it. And as I say every single time on my Doses of Positivity, just know it, just breathe it, and be it. And I'm going to give you guys some homework. I want you to count how many times in a week, how many times in a day that you do something that shows your love for yourself. In a regular week, you should be telling yourself 30 to 40 times a week that you love yourself, either by your choices, by relationships, and what you tell yourself. So start counting and increase your score. You say, I love me because I just made a good choice. I love me because I exercised today. I love me because of this. Keep growing, keep dreaming, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself.